Hello and welcome to the Toyota Solutions Studio. Joining me now is Patricia Compas-Markman. She's the founder and CEO of DayOne Response. Her company develops solutions for disaster relief, focusing specifically on clean drinking water. Thank you so much for joining us and welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So how did you come up with the idea for the Waterbag, which you brought one with you?
Yes. So, my background's in civil and environmental engineering. I was exposed to the need for clean drinking water around the world, but it was really when Hurricane Katrina and the Southeast Asian tsunami happened back in 2004, 2005, that you really saw the relevance for immediate, compact, lightweight water, literally on the first day of a disaster, or even before.
Yeah, I was on the ground in Mississippi, on the Gulf Coast after Katrina, and so I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. So this is the Waterbag. It's a family-sized water treatment device.
Okay.
And really, it's lightweight, it's compact, but what it allows families to do is collect water. So it's got a wide mouth opening, go to a stream, creek, even really wastewater-like conditions.
Really?
Collect it with about 10 liters of water. That'll get a family through a day for clean drinking water. We work with Procter & Gamble, have a disinfectant solution, as well as a filter. So once you mix it up, you actually can see the treatment happening. And that's very powerful for whether somebody's in Haiti, in Thailand, in Nepal, Philippines, to see the water going from dirty to clear and clean, and then being able to have confidence to drink it.
It seems like you designed this with ease of use in mind.
Yes, you're exactly right.
So how were you able to do that, given that this is a complex sort of like chemical process that's happening?
Well, I think it was really about getting in the field early. One thing that I recognize is, every culture is different, every need is different, whether you're in different countries, different communities within a country. And so understanding like the crucialness of a fill line, 10 liters, how do you know where that is on a bucket? Or how will somebody use it? How will somebody close it? Do they even want it? And so going early on, we went into Nicaragua, to Haiti after the earthquake in 2010, and to Thailand. And that really allowed us to make improvements on the design and feel very confident that people around the world could use it with little to no training.
Okay. And you did say that, you fill it up, you add the packets, and then how much time is involved before you go from
that's a really good question.
Wastewater to potable water?
So it uses chlorine as a disinfectant, and anytime you use a disinfectant, it takes about 30 minutes to do its thing, to really kill the germs and the bacteria. So it takes 5 minutes to do some mixing, and then another 25 minutes to let it settle and to have the water become purified.
So within less than 2 hours?
Oh yeah, yep, half an hour, and then you can dispense it, and within 3 to 5 minutes you've got clean water.
Okay, so fairly quickly then.
And it's reusable, and we pack it with an initial amount of packets for 2 months, but it can be used for 9 to 12 months, really that crucial time before the bigger recovery efforts are in place.
What's the traditional way of, cleaning the water supply in disaster zones?
It really depends.
Is it just
on
bringing in water?
It can be. It can be trucking water. It depends on the size and the situation. If it's a refugee camp, if that's after an earthquake. We're really focused on point of use or household water treatment. A lot of times they use jerry cans and buckets, maybe chlorine tablets. And while that's very low tech and you might be able to find buckets around, it can be contaminated. People may not know. Dosing for chemicals is very important with the volume that you have. So that's again where we said, can we, rather than reinvent the wheel on the disinfectant, can we make it a lot more applicable and easier to use for the communities and individuals?
Can you give us an idea of how severe the problem of water supply is? I mean, right now we're seeing Flint, Michigan in the headlines. Is this a solution that could be applied there as well as in disaster zones?
Definitely. I think that oftentimes with us being in the U.S., we have the convenience of getting water right from our sink, right from the tap, and we don't think twice about it.
Yeah.
Going internationally, seeing what it's like around the world for people who don't have immediate access to clean water is very eye-opening. And I think you're right. We're in the U.S. We have old infrastructure. There's a big opportunity for a lot of solutions. So removal of lead, contamination, bacterial counts, whatever it is, I think there's a real need for this. And we get asked that a lot internationally. What are you doing? Our team's based in San Francisco. What are you doing if there's something, an earthquake happens?
Yeah.
So we actually are working domestically. This is available for individuals to have in their go bags for emergency preparedness. So we've actually started a whole opportunity there to really complement the work that we're doing internationally.
You're part of the Toyota Mother of Invention family.
Yes.
How did the Toyota grant help you grow DayOne?
Yeah, I know, tremendously. I think the support from Toyota, we received a grant that enabled us to go into work with World Vision as well as AmeriCares in the Philippines and Uganda to really get our product exposed in refugee type situations and typhoon preparedness. But really, from being able to unlock our name, DayOne Response, who are we, what do we do, in any situation, is a great exposure and great opportunity to learn from other entrepreneurs and people around the world who are working maybe on different basic need solutions, but we're all kind of dealing with trying to really provide solutions that make sense and are appropriate.
Patricia Compas-Markman, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for the opportunity.